Hello, land seekers. If you're looking for land, you're in the right spot because on this video, I have 65 properties. 65 properties, all with owner financing. What does that mean? It means that you can get the land that you see on this video without having to worry about a bank, credit check, any of that craziness. And the down payments are low and the monthly payments are low. They're affordable. You can buy the land. You can do it. You can live your dream with owner financing. And look, this is just 65 properties. There's 14,000 of them on the website landmodo.com. I'm Scott from landmodo.com, and this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality so you can start living them today. That's our goal, is we want you to live your dreams today. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into our first property. And here it is. It's in Jefferson County, Alabama. This is Birmingham. Birmingham, Alabama. 0.67 acres. Cash price on this one is $20,000 with $200 down and $279 a month for 96 months. Now, how do you get more information? Well, it's simple. You can scan the QR code that you see over there on the screen. You just scan the QR code. It will take you directly to the property where you can get all of the details, okay? Taxes, you can request information from the seller, the owner of the property. They know it. You can request information from them. You can also use the short code that I provide at the bottom down there. Every screen has one, elmodo.in/whatever number I give you or whatever number you see. In this case, it's property number 362613. Okay, that's Birmingham, Alabama. Next up, and by the way, I have to tell you this. I want you to look at the trees. I'm going to bring this picture up again. I want you to look at the trees here because I'm about to go to Arkansas where there's trees because people tell me they want trees. And by the way, people also say, I'm going on a rant right now. They also say, it's in the middle of nowhere. Birmingham, Alabama is not in the middle of nowhere. Now, this is an error. This should say Apache, Arizona. And in fact, I don't even like it here. I'm going to move it. I'm going to go to actual Arkansas because that's where it's supposed to be. Here, this is supposed to say Apache, Arizona, but it says Apache, Arkansas. That's a mistake. Okay, so that's why it's a little out of order. But okay, we still have some trees. And you're right. Maybe this one is a little bit far, a little bit rural. Apache, Arizona, 2 acres, $7,600. $100 down, let's say $99 down, $125 a month for 60 months. This is property number 328190. Now we're going to go to Arkansas. And here in Arkansas, I want you to notice the trees. Yeah, we got trees here too. 0.38 acres, cash price $2,200. This is a Ben Franklin property for 21 months. Ben Franklin is anything that's $100 down and $100 a month or less. This is property number 363359. Izard County, Arkansas. What was this one? Izard. Okay. Izard, 0.23 acres. Cash price $2,900. Another Ben Franklin property for 48 months. This is property number 343946. Notice the trees. We got more trees. Izard. I'm going to be on a tree kick today. Izard, 0.38 acres, cash price $59.95 with $133 down and then $133 a month for 60 months. This is property number 362820. Wow, look at this one. 1 acre, 1.05 acres. You're controlling the whole block, man. You got all three all together. $10,500, 0 down. Look, if somebody tells you that you can't buy real estate with 0 down, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm going to prove it. I prove it every week on this channel. Here you go. 0 down and $218 a month for 45 months. This is property number 361685. That near Crown Lake, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. Now we're going back out to Arizona. See, That one that was in the wrong spot threw me for a loop because they put the wrong state. I missed it because I scanned them this morning. That's on me, and I'm sorry. Here you go, Apache, Arizona, 0.24 acres, cash price $6,200 with 125 down and 125 a month for 155 months. That's a mistake. That's crazy. This is property. I think it's supposed to be 55 months, by the way. Yeah, 55 months, not 155 months. That makes no sense. This is property number 363152. Apache, 1 acre, cash price $7,000 with 160 down and 114 a month for 60 months. This is property number 363093. Apache, 1 acre. Minimal taxes, man. Everybody's worried about the taxes. What are the taxes? A property like this is probably $20 a year. Yeah, you heard me. $20 a year for the property taxes. It's cheap. Okay? It's cheap taxes, man. 1 acre, $5,000 with 240 down and 135 a month for 48 months. This is property number 363313. Apache, 2 acres now. $14,500, $69 down, and then $249 a month for 64 months. There you go. Look at this one, man. Like, just nobody's bugging you out here. Nobody is bugging you. This is property number 352243. Next up, this one, Cochise, Arizona, 1/4 acre lot here, $1,800. That's right, for $1,800 or a Ben Franklin. This is property number 362846. Look, $1,800. People talk about how expensive housing is. I agree. Housing is expensive. No doubt. You're not going to find me arguing with that. But, you know, one of the drivers of the expense of the homes is the land. So if you buy land or can buy land where the land is cheaper, guess what? You're winning. Okay? You're winning. Again, this is property number 362846. Mojave, Arizona, 2.19 acres, cash price $21,600 with $669 down and $290 a month for 80 months. This is property number 343326. The death of the rat race. I don't even know what that means. The death of the rat race. I mean, I guess you go out there and there's no rat race. It's interesting. I'm gonna tell you something that I found interesting this week. I read this article was talking about how back in the caveman days, they actually used to only have to hunt for their food because that was their primary job, right? Back in the caveman days, the primary job was to hunt for food, 3 hours a day. Okay. Now the other 21 hours of the day, guess what? They were able to do whatever they wanted to or needed to. Talk about relaxing. Okay, I agree. You got to fight off the wild animals, and I'm not saying it wasn't deadly or dangerous. I'm just saying they were working 3 hours a day for their food. Then what? Making tools? What'd they do? Lounge around? Literally, what did they do? Anybody know? I mean, I don't even know if that's true about the 3 hours a day. It was just some article, and I don't know if you can believe everything you hear or see on the internet. But I'm on the internet, so you can believe or see it too. I don't know. Okay, Mojave, 1.25 acres near Lake Mead. Yeah, okay, that's cool. 20-minute drive from Lake Mead. 1.25 acres, $8,500 with $199 down and $200 a month for 50 months. This is property number 342624. Mojave, 1 acre. This is a corner lot, man. Here, get rid of me. Boom. Put this up there. Yeah, you got yourself a nice view right there. Nice corner. No, you got, look, if you look at the picture, and you might not be able to see, but if on the left side of that lot, you see like a white structure over there. So something's happening over there. Something's happening. This is property number 361639. Mojave, 1 acre. Oh, check this out. This is where we take our ATVs and we use it at our base camp and we just roam. Come on. We all get ATVs. We all buy land out there. We meet out there once a month and we're just like driving our ATVs around. Imagine the stuff we would find. Imagine what we would see. Lots of these trees, lots of mountains. That's what we're going to see. 1 acre, $37.50 with $139 down and $99 a month for 54 months. This is property number 348516. Whenever I see properties like this that are, out in like these rural areas, the one thing that I think about is this idea that this guy, this is now his 11th day. This guy in Tampa, he has spent 11 days in jail. Do you know why he spent 11 days in jail? Because the city of Tampa, and you can go look at go Google this thing, city of Tampa building jail guy or something. I don't know. I'm sure you could find it. He goes to the city of Tampa. He asked for permission to build, like to build these structures on his lot. Okay. They give him the permits. They tell him it's okay. He then goes and he builds a structure like a guest house on his property, a pool, a pickleball court. Rich people problems. Okay, literally, I hear you. Rich people problems. But he had the permit. He had the permission to go do it. He went and did it. Well, the neighbor behind him complained. The neighbor and his wife complained. They filed a lawsuit against the city. They filed a lawsuit against the guy. Okay. The allegation, I don't really understand all of it. I'm just telling you, the allegation is really like, hey, this wasn't properly zoned to go do this thing, even though the city told him you can go do it. Judge agrees. The guy appeals. The appeal says, no, this is improper based on the zoning. Even though he had a permit, even though he was told by the city it was okay. Judges say, no, you can't do that. And then a judge says to him, and this has been going on for years. It's not like this is rapid pace, okay? Like he's lost appeals and everything. Judge tells him, tear down that stuff. He's got to spend $800,000 to tear down this stuff. And he's like, no, I'm appealing this. I don't want to tear it down until my appeals are heard. And the judge says, no, you've already appealed this. No, we've gone down this path. Take it down. Well, he refuses to take it down. So the neighbors say, Your Honor, he's refusing to take it down. Arrest him. So the man's arrested. He's in jail for 11 days so far. Today is like day 11. Because he won't take down the stuff on his property. Now, he had the permits. That's the crazy thing. And look, there's a lot of legal nuance to this, and I'm not proclaiming to be the expert. I'm just telling you, when I see those types of stories and then I see this type of land, this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Again, this is property number 348516. This one looks pretty good too, in the light of that story. 1 acre of land in Mojave, $69.90 with $199 down and $171 a month for 48 months. Okay, property number here is 338171. Mojave, 7 acres, $10,000. I'm rounding, man. $10,000 with $698 down and $204 a month for 60 months. This is property number 362974. Mojave, 1 acre, $4,000 with $200 down and then $106 a month for 36 months. There you go. What is this saying? 1 acre near I-40, easy road access. Okay, yeah, look, I-40 is right there. Okay, look, you can get on and off that interstate really, really fast there. 36 months, this thing is all yours. This is property number 351003. Mojave, 1.13 acres, cash price $6,500 with $200 down and then $115 a month for 60 months. This is property number 359731. Mojave, 1 acre here, $10,551. Sometimes these prices trip me up. $750 down and then $199 a month for 48 months. You can build right there. Yeah, you can. 48 months. Property number here is 199135. Look, in light of that story I just told, don't all of these properties look really, really good? You have a permit. How's that possible? I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, that's above my pay grade. Other people have to deal with that stuff. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. 1.23 acres. Listen, if I did have, my advice to that man when he gets out of jail is to sell that house, maybe tear down the structure, sell the house, and I don't know, buy one of these. For that amount of money, he could buy everything on this channel. Think about that for a minute. You have to spend $800,000 to destroy what you built. And then the kicker is that the city basically says, like, wait, we might be able to change this so that he could rebuild it after he tears it down. No way. Dude. We don't have problems like that, you and I. Thank God we don't have problems like that. Okay, where am I? $13,775. Beautiful sunsets. I got diverted today. I'm way behind. Okay, $13,775, $275 down, $275 a month for 72 months. This is property number 363281. Skip the campground, man. Here you go. Yeah, skip. Look at this. Hold on. I'm not doing this one justice either, because look at this. Look at your van out there. You got a van, you got a campfire, you got an RV over there. You got it going on. Okay, you got it going on 2 acres in Yavapai. Nobody around. You got your own campground right off of Route 66. Get your kicks off of 66 there. 2 acres, 10,200 with $350 down and then $182 a month for 54 months. This is property number 363208. Modoc, California, the Library of America. Catch up on much needed me time. There you go. All of these properties in this area are close to 1 acre, maybe a little bit under 1 acre, $8,500 with $300 down and $190 a month for 60 months. This is property number 361442. Costilla, Colorado, 35 acres. Wow. 35 acres, $39,000. Let's call it $40,000 with $500 down and then $521 a month for 120 months. This is property number 331182. Costilla, 6.5 acres. Cash price here is $13,600 with $500 down and $249 a month for 72 months. This is property number 362089. Costilla, 5.3 acres. Cash price $8,200 with $100 down and then $125 a month for 65 months. This is property number 358543. Taking a look at this image here, you got a nice cul-de-sac there. You got a creek nearby. Look at that creek. You can see it in the image, how the creek runs. This property is pretty interesting to me because what you have is you've got the property there, and it looks like I don't think that there's another property behind you, even though it is, but it looks more like a community, I don't know, property or something. This is one to go check it out. This is a pretty cool looking property, especially with that creek nearby. Again, property number is 358543. Costilla, up in the mountains, man. 5.15 acres, cash price $12,000 with $250 down and $250 a month for 60 months. This is property number 361597. Costilla, 5 acres. Look at these people. They must have their building permit because that's what you have to do. You got to get a building permit. And look, there's no neighbors there to protest what you're building. Not in this picture, at least. $8,500 with $200 down and then $170 a month for 60 months. This is property number 347287. 10 acres. Ooh, this is nice. 10 acres. $16,000 with $399 down and $299 a month for 70 months. This is property number 355413. Next up, Costilla, 5 acres. All of these are some multiple of 5 in Costilla. $18,000 with $1,000 down and then $299 a month for 72 months. This is property number 343459. One of the questions that people often ask me at this point in time is they'll say, hey, Scott, how do I, compare these? Like, you got 10 acres for $15,000 or $16,000, 5 acres for $17,000. It seems like the 10 acres is a better deal than the 5 acres here. They're in different parts of the county. So this is going to be up in the mountains. This is going to be in probably in the Santa de Cristo ranches. So you're going to be up in the mountains, whereas a different property like this one, you might be in the mountains, you might be in the foothills, but here you have a 5-acre property with hills, okay, in the mountains, $13,000 with $250 down and $250 a month for 67 months. This is property number 77342. And then you go back down into the valley like this one, 4.23 acres, cash price $6,500 with $129 down and $125 a month for 84 months. This particular property is property number 363316. And what I was going to say here is that when you think about these properties and what you're comparing, they all are going to offer for you something that's slightly different. It's a different experience. So you have to do the research. And my advice is to reach out to as many sellers as possible in a county so that you can understand what it's like to work with them. Ask for information. See who gives you more information about the county and about what you're trying to do with it. But you're dealing with different sellers there, so you got to sample them as well. Okay, next up is this one. It's a 1.15 acre property. Every time I tell you that the properties in Costilla are some multiple of 5, we get an oddball one like this. This is in a different area. Okay, I believe that this is in Wild Horse Mesas, which is a completely different experience. Water and other services provided already. This is where you have to do some research, but it's $98.55 with $135 down and $135 a month for 72 months. This is property number 362335. Saguache, Colorado. Not Saguchi. I like Saguchi. I like calling it Saguchi, but it's Saguache. It is 3.5 acres. Cash price on this one is $15,000. $700 down and then $339 a month for 77 months. What happened there? This is what I was trying to do. What's happening to my machine? There we go. 77 months. This is property number 344952. Notice the disclaimer. We have to have disclaimers now. The cabin is AI generated. The property is raw land only. Okay. It still shows you what's possible on this property. That's one of the cool things, I think. I mean, let me tell you, I'm going to sidetrack you guys again. I look at properties like this. I see them all the time. I look at this stuff every single day. And I often think like, man, what I'd really like to have is, because we have an office here, what I'd really like to have is my house. And then behind my house is this office. And I think about this, I talk about it with my wife, and then all of a sudden some guy on Instagram is like showing up on my feed, and he's telling me all about like his nook in the backyard. Pretty cool experience. He's got like a 2-minute walk from his house to his office in the back. When I see something, and I think it's like 2.5 acres. When I see something like this, that's what I think about. I could have my house and I could have my office in the back. Who's going to bug me? All right, Charlotte County, Florida, 0.22 acres, cash price $19,000 with $500 down and $305 a month. You're in Punta Gorda here, beautiful area here. Cash price on this one, I already went through that. Our property number here is 362742, Charlotte County, same area. Power, paved roads, you got it all. $16,500 with $200 down and $254 a month for 84 months. This is property number 362716. Charlotte, 0.23 acres, cash price $22,500 with $500 down and then $333 a month for 96 months. This is property number 362560. Charlotte, 0.22 acres, cash price $18,999 with $500 down and $305 a month for 61 months. This is property number 362742. Citrus County, Florida, 0.37 acres. Cash price $24,700 with $200 down and then $346 a month for 96 months. This is property number 326549. Citrus County, 0.22 acres. Cash price $13,200 with $200 down and $202 a month for 84 months. This is property number 362498. Jackson County, Florida, 1.16 acres. Cash price on this one is $18,000 with $200 down and then $277 a month for 84 months. This is property number 363410. Check this one out. You got a video on this particular property. 1 acre, cash price $16,500 with $799 down and $297 a month for 72 months. This is property number 352953, Levy County, Florida. Check this one out. Look, if you want to see something that's really, really cool, go to this property. I'm just showing you what's potential here. Go to this property. Property number 3473545. I'm not even giving you the pricing because it doesn't matter, because I want you to go see. I want everybody on this channel to go see this one because they have a pretty cool map on there. Okay, I want you to go see it, experience it, go look around it. It's a pretty cool property, and the imagery that they provide for you, the visual imagery, is just next level. Okay, go check this one out. Everybody go check this out. elmodo.in/347354. The price doesn't matter anymore because everybody's going to go look at this property. Okay, Putnam County, 1/4 acre lot, $69.95. 0 down, another 0 down. I told you guys we could find 0 down. And then $499 a month for 16 months. This is property number 348572. What are we doing? Putnam, 0.3 acres, cash price $14,297 with $278 down and $278 a month for 60 months. You got lakes and golf nearby. Lakes and golf. Property number here is 309349. Putnam, 0.18 acres. Now we're near lakes and rivers. Last time we were near lakes and golf. This time we're near lakes and rivers. 8250 with $249 down and $150 a month for 60 months. This is property number 360016. Putnam, 0.22 acres. Cash price $13,900 with 0 down and then $215 a month for 60 months. This is property number 359848. Putnam, 1/4 acre lot, $9,100 with $249 down and $249 a month for 48 months. This is property number 363188. Putnam, 0.25 acres. Cash price $10,200 with $200 down and then $214 a month for 72 months. This is property number 357746. Putnam, 0.22 acres, $8,500, man. The rent is going up. Break the cycle. There you go. The rent's going up, $8,500 with $199 down and $189 a month for 72 months. This is property number 363340. Putnam, 0.22 acres, cash price $9,000 with $199 down and then $184 a month for 60 months. This is property number 362865. Belen, New Mexico, 1.3 acres, $5,100. $105 down and $105 a month for 48 months. I wish they would have made that a Ben Franklin property. Come on, negotiate that down, guys. See, listen, you can negotiate to $100 down and $100 a month. This is property number 300501. 300501. Luna, New Mexico, 4 acres. Cash price on this one is $10,900 with $229 down and then $229 a month for 72 months. Power is available, it says. Okay, that's cool. Property number here is 344280. Valencia, New Mexico, 0.66 acres. Cash price on this one is $2,500. This is a Ben Franklin property for 29 months. This is property number 360381. Elko, Nevada. 1.13 acres, cash price $6,000. It's a Ben Franklin property for 60 months. Math works out perfectly there. This is property number 316789. Another Elko. This one is 20 acres. That's right. 20 acres. It's $25,000. 400 down and then 400 a month. And I'm rounding. They're giving you $1 off. I'm saying 400. They're going to give you $399 for 72 months. This is property number 363012. Elko, 2.27 acres. Cash price $7,900 with $159 down and then $140 a month for 60 months. This is property number 363397. Elko, what do we got going on here? You work hard. You deserve your own land. Escape a long shift. Yeah, look at this one. How do I get rid of me here? Boom. Look at this one. $7,200 with $99 down and $99 a month for 72 months. Math works out great there. It's a Ben Franklin property. No neighbors. Look, we talked to, if I haven't scared you from neighbors yet, man, this is property number 362666. Klamath, Oregon, 0.33 acres. You got lake views here. Lake views, $18,800 with $500 down and then $278 a month for 72 months. This is property number 343882. Klamath, another 0.4 acres here, $15,500. Utilities and lake access. If it's a lake like that, that's pretty cool. I wish they would show me the lake access. Maybe it's on the listing. Okay, how do you go get the listing? Scan the QR code or look at property number 361348. I want to go see that one. Perry, Tennessee, a beautiful area in Tennessee. Beautiful. It's $8,000 an acre, guys. 5 acres, $8,000 an acre, 0 down. 5 acres, a $40,000 property, 0 down, and $453 a month. Let that one sink in for a minute. 5 acres, 0 down, in between Nashville and Memphis, like right near the middle. This is property number 300567. Go check this one out. Go see it. Okay? Like, go get the details. Go request information. Okay, we're going to Texas now. 0.15 acres, cash price $4,000 with $225 down and then $218 a month for 24 months. This is property number 362308. Culberson, Texas, 30 acres. Come on, 30 acres. That's 30 football fields in Culberson, Texas. $25,000 with $579 down and $579 a month for 48 months. Now, listen, I talked to the owner of this property this week. Okay, I talked to the owner of this property, and the one thing that I told her is, hey, you know what? Here's what I don't love. I love the 30 acres. The pricing is solid in terms of the cash price. What I don't love for you, this audience, and I'm just telling you straight up what I told her, I don't love the monthly payment because I don't think you love the monthly payment. Now, maybe I'm speaking improperly. Maybe you're like, no, that's not a big deal. But look, I get it. $579 a month could be a higher number than what you want to deal with. But it's 30 acres. It's 30 acres and it's for 48 months. So it's doable. It's 4 years. Now, here's what I told the seller is lower the monthly payment. Extend the term. So if you're looking for 30 acres in Texas, West Texas, what I want you to do is not to be afraid of the numbers that they've posted up here. Never be afraid of any of the numbers. What I want you to do is I want you to go out there and say, Cut the price in half, double the term, and we got a deal. Go negotiate it because it's negotiable. This is property number 357703. Go request information on this one. Go do it, guys. Okay, El Paso, Texas, 1 acre, cash price $15,350 with $199 down and $160 a month for 100 months. Maybe. Okay, maybe. See, that's a low monthly payment. Property number here is 319331. Oh, Cletus and Fred. I don't know what I would do if they weren't here. One day, Cletus and Fred are not going to be here. I'm going to have to put them on the screen back here, just because they've earned their position here in our world. Cletus and Fred are here with their property. It's a lakeside area there, fishing all around, skiing, whatever you want. $4,200 in Texas, Polk, Texas. $199 down and then $200 a month for 25 months. This is property number 307061. We just went through 65 properties. I gave you a rant about neighbors and how terrible they can be sometimes. Go look up that story if you want. I don't have all the facts. I'm just telling you, it's just what I read. And of course, well, what you read is what you put into it. So go do your own research on that. I'm a big believer that you should, if something interests you, go research it and form your own independent opinion of it, because, well, that's the way that critical thinking works. And I want you to use that skill. Okay, so go do that. And if you did not find a land connection on this video, don't worry. You can head over to landmodo.com where there's over 14,000 properties, all with owner financing. And in the meantime, I'm going to see you in this video right here, right now.